Yo, Counter Attack podcast with myself, Daps.
Spence.
No Lamin here. Fam, we're getting back to the old age, where someone's always missing.
Yeah, do you know what?
Yeah, but if it's not you, it's Lamin. To be fair, I've missed a couple in the last couple of weeks. But I got good enough reason anyway.
What's next? I'm here next week. But the week after, potentially.
I'm not here 1 week. The 28th, when's that?
The week after.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
I don't think there's such a week. Sorry. Yeah. Not next week, the one after.
That's like the 28th?
Yeah, I believe.
What, you're not here?
It depends.
I'm not here.
I have to do some coaching thing, but depending on if I can get a team in, depends on if I'll be late or not.
I'm going to Toronto.
Sorry?
Going to Toronto.
Again?
I know, man.
Bro, I need your...
My what? My passport?
Passport, bank balance.
I don't need my bank balance, mate. My bank balance is a struggle. I'm trying to have yours and Lamin's bank balance, bro.
Lamin's for sure, bro. I got 3 kids, bro. You don't want my bank balance, bro.
I found out Lamin ain't worked for like 5 years, fam. He takes private jets everywhere still.
Yeah, bruv. To be fair. Lamin's on some next team, bruv. I need what he's on, bruv.
Yeah, Michael's coming though, guys. But yeah, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that. Was it last week I wasn't here?
No, you was. I think you and Lam done because I was on airport
run.
run,
Okay, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, you had a mayor, innit?
Oh, airport run from hell.
Yeah, the mayor. And then the week before, Scotty was here. Shout out Scotty.
Scotty too high.
Yeah, so Scotty too high. Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
because you done your leg then, innit? Whatever you do.
Have you seen the pictures from it?
I'm good, man.
You ain't seen the pictures yet?
It's not my game, innit? Don't need to see that.
Because I remember you used to get squeamish just when I had the cage on my leg.
No, things like that make me...
Yeah, no. I got it all clear, man, to run. And to be honest, I could run already. Because
But not safe.
What does that mean?
Like, as in, like, you're running, but you're doing damage to yourself.
Yeah, but it's one of them ones, because I got so used to not running. I had crutches, come off the crutches, I was walking. Like, in my head, I just stopped running. But then, subconscious, not subconsciously, but is it unconscious? I don't know what it is.
Subconscious.
Subconsciously. I'm not thinking. Like, I had to quickly jog somewhere quick. And I was like, oh, raw. I'll just run. And then I've been going to the gym. I've been on the cross trainer. But, yeah. Need to lose some of this weight, man. Imagine I got so fit before this up.
And then to go backwards.
To go backwards.
Fitness is overrated now, bro.
Huh?
Fitness is overrated, man.
Tell that to your boys, isn't it?
To be fair, you're still playing, isn't it? You're still playing.
Put that on your wall. Fitness is overrated. And your changing room, bro.
Nah.
Along with all the other quotes you got.
We got a couple.
Hey, what does Billy do? When Billy sees you putting them up, is he just like, oh, flipping on, not enough what, mate?
What, with the quotes and that?
Yeah.
Nah.
He just leaves, he don't even say anything, does he?
Bro, like, what's there to say in it? We're dressing up the changing room, bro.
Alright,
you know
cool.
what I mean?
Prem's back, man. You're not even happy about that, are you? Do you even watch football, bro?
I do, yeah. I haven't. The only thing I've seen this weekend is I see first half of United Chelsea.
Because of Maguire.
Not even because I just I had recorded from the weekend and because it was Monday, I thought, let me just work for the one that happened closest and run backwards. But I've had a few bits on, so I just haven't had a chance to go all the way back yet. But yeah, no, I'm happy it's back. But yeah, it gets harder to watch it now because I'm more focused on like our level and stuff. So. But it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I'll always find time to watch football, especially Sundays. Well, I can't watch the late kickoff on Sundays anymore because I record Ball Hour, innit?
Oh yeah. Shout out Ball Hour though.
Shout them out every time. I record that on a Sunday. Guys, if you ain't yet checked it out, check out Ball Hour. It's basically all things non-league. So we get like the best players from that non-league coming in, having a chat with us. So yeah, check it out. But United, Maguire, how did you rate his
Like I said, I only see it first half. But everything like WhatsApp groups and when you're going online and that, the way people were talking, I was expecting to see some different performance. He done all right. I didn't think he done fantastically well. I thought Chelsea's movement moved him about a lot. But yeah.
Shall I tell you when he looks good?
Go on.
When it's a one-on-one duel. So whenever there's a header coming, he cleans up headers, obviously.
Yeah.
Or whenever it's like Tammy, the ball's coming up to Tammy, he's trying to make it stick, but it's like a jewel. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the only time he looked good. But because those are the moments that everyone remembers, look at you, getting off Tammy, blah, blah, blah.
I think...
But like you said, he was getting dragged.
There's a few times, like I've done a few recordings like to send to our boys. I put one on Twitter as well.
I see
you see like the movement. But that was initially because I say to our boys, we have to move aggressive if we're going to move boys, innit? But like there was like Pedro specifically was just doing a madness with his movement. And like Rash at the start kind of he didn't really come back. And then Shaw was 2v1 with Aspie and Pedro. And because the way he was moving, it dragged Maguire. So it wasn't all his fault, but there was spaces. I think what worked or what helped United is the fact that Chelsea didn't have a Costa or a ruthless finisher. Like that ball, like, you know the one when it got rolled from that same clip and Aspie rolled it across the box?
Yeah.
Hold on. And Aspie rolls it across the box. A finisher's there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of, that's the difference. Like if you look on the balance of play, especially first half, I thought Chelsea were better. But they don't go in 1-0 up because Chelsea just lacked.
Chelsea started well that game though, man.
Chelsea played really well.
Started well, man.
I want them to do well because...
You know what? It's crazy. I never ever thought I'd say this, but I actually want them to do well as well. Only because they've got the youngsters in now.
No, you have to.
They've gone with Lamps.
Do you know why? Because if they don't do well, then...
Gonna go back to
in everyone's mind, it's like,
money.
When the transfer ban's done, look, you know what? You might be able to play kids, but you need money to be successful.
My coach joined us, everyone.
Sorry, I'm late, guys. What's happening?
Well, good, man. Would you like a beverage?
I won't mind. What you got?
Everything's in that corner.
It's there, bro.
Oh, is it? Oh, there's a cup in that corner. In the bag.
Man, I'm in the juice, bro.
But yeah, like it's one of them. Like if you haven't see at the top level, and even like you can see bits of it like down at our level. If you like anything, you pay for quality. No offense to Tammy, but he's not that level yet.
But the thing is, this is on that Tammy thing, yeah. I honestly don't understand why they haven't gone for Mitsu.
Oh, what to
start? Yeah, he's not even getting a look in.
What about Giroud? He's starting today though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a match on today.
The lineup.
Yeah, the Super Cup. I don't know. Do you know what? I think it's refreshing what Lamps is doing, but do you know what? I think because it's him and he's gone into Chelsea and the transfer ban and everything, he should get that bit of time. Look, what he's doing is refreshing, but it's very bold in terms of, like, as a young kid, you're doing well, you've trained well, you might have had 1 or 2 decent games. You know what? Man United away, I'm going to throw you in because you've deserved it. But if it goes the other way, which it did, and some people are already coming down on him, I think within the club it won't be that because of the circumstance of how things are going. But it's just a gamble. If it don't pay off, then people are killing you. You know what I mean? It comes off for Arsenal, like Emre starting the young boys. If we go and lose that 2-0, 2-1, everyone's talking about Emre out and all the rest
because
of it. Because that's the game.
When the match started, I mean, when the lineup first come out and everyone saw the lineup, Willock, Reece Nelson, Louise on the bench, Caballas on the bench, Lacazette on the bench, Pepe on the bench. Everyone was going mad. But
Nelson done bits though.
Yeah. No, he played well.
He done bits.
I really want him to do well. But I always said, that first game, I think I said it on the pod last week actually. First game of the season, I don't really I expect Emery to just go with what he knows. Guys that know the league, blah, 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 rather than just blooding all your thing. The one I thought he would, start would be David Luiz because he's been in the league or whatever. But
apparently he didn't train for a little while.
I don't think he has, but I don't think he's even... or maybe he trained once.
Yeah,
maybe.
something like that.
Yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, I knew he wouldn't. I was surprised by Willock. Fam, tell me Willock ain't a baller.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be real. That game, I didn't watch it properly.
I like Willock a lot.
I was seeing bits, but I was paying more attention to Nelson because I've kind of followed him a bit more. Yeah, fucking hell.
He started off a bit slow, but then once he got into the game,
he found his feet.
Fam, he's one touch.
Popping it off.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Audacious.
But you know what's mad? Because he's young, they'll go with the safety thing and play man like Mickey in front of him. Mickey had an absolute...
He had a shot.
It's been like that for a while.
Spence. But do you know what's mad about Mickey, yeah? As much as he's got that mare in him, he's got that one moment where it will just work.
I can see why he plays him, but for me, I will.
Yeah, no, you have to. You have to jump.
He's walking on thin ice though.
If someone comes in,
it has to be.
Like
He's got to go.
go about your business,
Bro,
He's not.
honestly, I was a massive fan of
I
Mickey.
don't need him.
What-
Even when he
what
first
happened?
come,
No, what happened? What happened?
even when he first come, I was a massive fan. But
What happened to both of them?
Who?
Sanchez and Mickey. Like they went opposite directions and just.
I think they must have. See, like they might have seen each other crossing over in a mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And
just,
like something mad happens.
like
though.
because they just look.
They
Obviously,
look like they
I know
don't
we
play
got the
football.
worst end of the deal because of how much we're paying and that, but
no, that
And
Mickey
William
was.
Rice.
To be fair, Sanchez looks considerably worse.
There was a moment, because the thing is, Mickey sometimes comes up
Has his
with an
moments,
assist.
yeah.
and
Sanchez
blah,
had
blah,
one
blah.
good game for us.
Sanchez does
Mickey
nothing.
One
runs
good
as
half.
well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sanchez does like kind of.
So he's injured.
there was a moment against Newcastle. If you saw the football we were playing, like popping, Reece
And then
Nelson popping.
he put it over.
Fam, it was a simple pass to left back, And then, no, I'm not talking about the one he blasted over. It's like simple pop, simple pass into Monreal's feet. He crosses it across the box, whatever. If you saw the pass he did to Monreal, I just said, nah. You know the ones where it's visible you're having a mare?
Bruv, I seriously don't know what happened.
Do you see when Emery got hyped because of Willock?
Yeah, the tackle.
Yeah.
I think, do you know what? I feel we'll see a lot more of them this season. I feel we'll see a lot more of them this season.
Who, Willock and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will as well, man.
But I rate Emery because it's to take that gamble. As I said, if it goes against him, everyone's killing him, bruv. And that's the problem with football as well. Everyone always says, no, there's so much money. Why don't kids, blah, blah, blah. But when you play the kids and their first touch is bad, literally first touch is bad, and the whole stadium's on top of them. Imagine that's your first game, you're at home, and every time you get the ball from your own fans, you're going to go within yourself. Like, you got to give them... that's why I'm happy that they did well. But even if they didn't, you got to give them 3, 4, 5, 6 games, a little run.
Yeah, of course.
But that's why I want Lamps to do well, because he's got no choice but to do that.
He's got... Do you know, they got tons of youth prospects coming out of that club.
Yeah.
They got one centre-back, yeah.
Oh.
I've forgotten his name. Not Christensen.
The Welsh guy.
Is he Welsh?
Oh, yeah, he's the one with the dreads.
Who's that? Ampu? Or
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, he's got lights, bro.
No, not him. There's another one.
So he's not even a centre back.
I've forgotten his name. But he's really, really good. Him, Christensen, like Zuma had an absolute...
Yeah.
Shall I tell you what?
He is rash, though.
No, but shall I tell you what I think it was about Zuma? Obviously, he ain't been on the Chelsea team for ages.
Yeah.
So I think his first game
about
back,
2
he's
years,
given
isn't it?
yeah.
Because that injury was about a year.
Old Trafford, you could just see from the get-go. He gave one pass away.
Do I want to give it to, was it Martial?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, have that one.
Across the box.
Yeah. Go on, first time, go on, have some of that.
If that was later in the game, Marshall's putting that in the top.
From when that happened, I said, okay.
You know what type of game it is. You know what type of day it is. You know what type of day it
Kicking
is.
the ball out of play, fouling man.
But he started him again today, though. He's going with him again.
No, he has to. If he drops him after that, that's a bit
Yeah.
that's a bit harsh. Plus, they ain't got anyone else. He's on the bench.
Oh, yeah, Rudiger's injured, isn't it?
I'm so surprised.
Ain't he back now?
No.
He might be on the bench. I didn't see the start.
I'm so surprised they let Thingy go, you know.
Luis.
I'm so surprised by that.
I'm sure that's why they let Luis go.
Why?
Because Rudiger's
That makes no
back
sense.
from injury or something.
Yeah, but
Well, that's what I heard on the TV.
I think I'm sure I saw picked up on there was some friction between Luis and Lampard.
I heard that as well.
Oh, yeah. But Lampard come out and said they wasn't.
Yeah, he's not gonna say otherwise, though, is he?
You know, I actually like Lampard, man.
Yeah, no, I want him to do well. Not too well, but I want him to do well.
Yeah, he does like Mount a lot.
He's got that. Yeah.
Hey, Pulisic's got a bit of a turn of speed in him, innit?
Listen.
Do you see that?
Listen.
Did you see it?
No,
Hey,
was
no,
that
no,
second
no,
half?
no.
Second half?
No, I ain't caught second
He wasn't even
half.
around for long, but he done bits in that second when he got on.
Yeah, man.
He done bits.
As a Man United fan,
Yo,
what's your, because you weren't here last week when I said this, but what's your thoughts on the whole, when I said Lindelof, I think Lindelof is better than Maguire?
we said it in the group, innit?
Oh, that's put on the group as well?
Yeah, we still in the
okay,
group.
cool.
I can see your arguments for that. Can definitely see your arguments for that. It's weird because I haven't really watched much Maguire over the past year or so. Like, I obviously see the England games, but the England games that he's played in, like the World Cup, taking the World Cup, that's where I'll probably watch the most of him. But most of the opposition was dead. When there was, question marks, the whole team was shaking. But based off of Sunday,
He definitely improves your defense. 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely
Solid,
improves your
of course. But I can't make a judgment on that just yet. But I do like Lindelof though. I was
honestly,
thinking about him
man.
from last season. I mean, obviously his first season come and he's shocking, but you're in a shocking team. You're in a new league. You know, you got to get used to it. But last season, I really liked him. But
No, he came on leaps and bounds
yeah,
last
because he was
year.
around all that nonsense, and you got shaky defenders next to you. He didn't look as convincing, but a big difference.
He played well on Tuesday.
Yeah, no, he played well
on Sunday.
Sunday he played well. He played very well. I think he played very well.
Your defense ain't actually looking too bad, you know.
Apart from Luke Shaw, it's not looking bad at all.
Is it me or does he look overweight?
Fat, yeah.
Every summer.
He forever looks
Every
overweight.
summer.
Like, brother looks like...
He
Yeah.
looks chunk. Like I remember,
Wow.
I see some pictures, pre-season pictures. They're going for a meal or something, and Press just paparazzi just called him. And he just looked wedge. Like
He enjoys his summer still.
he enjoys his time
does
off.
his thing
He
properly.
enjoys his time off. But see, obviously, he needs to. I feel with Maguire next to him, he should improve a bit more. He should in positioning that. Sure.
Luke Shaw.
Yeah, and positioning that. But yeah, the defense. I mean, yeah, it's positive, and it's something I haven't seen in the United team for about 6 years.
See Wan-Bissaka from
Spider-Man.
See Wan-Bissaka.
Spider-Man. It's the African in him.
Bruh. You know, if I could see him coming to tackle me, it's long.
It's long. Just forget about it. I saw the first 1v1 with
Yeah.
Emerson.
Yeah.
He loves it though.
Yeah, he loves
because he draws them in and then boom. So you know that's his game.
Bruh, I was going to say something else about that as well. So Lindelof. How do you think you're not saviour, Pogba?
Well, he started off. I don't know what was
Where
going.
you looking at me?
No,
Do you know what it was? You see when he started off, yeah? I was just thinking Spence.
Fam.
I was just thinking Spence because we had that
He
conversation
was
about
pony.
the first take. But he just kept
He
falling.
was
Every
pony.
single time he got the ball, he's getting knocked off. I'm like, bruv, you're a big lad. Why are you going down? And the way he goes down, he looks so fucking clumsy.
Shall I tell you
Excuse my
what? No, but when I was watching that game, shall I tell you what it reminded me of when he started turning it on?
What?
You know when people say about Ozil, where if your team's playing well, Ozil's the best man on the pitch. But when it's not going well for your team
You
or
don't
whatever,
notice him.
yeah, you don't really notice him. Like when you needed him to kind of step up and make things work, blah blah, it wasn't happening. But the moment you lot got comfortable in front,
And then he just kind of...
and he just showed up, bro.
It's, it's early days. It's early doors. I'm not taking too much away from that game.
I'm
Just
I wouldn't-
enjoying it.
you
Yeah,
shouldn't,
no,
to be
no.
fair.
I'm not
Just
taking
because
too
of,
much.
no
Just-
offense to Chelsea, but
Yeah, no, they weren't.
they just
weren't
couldn't
prepared.
finish dinner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
No, you
Hit
know,
the
like
post
the one,
twice.
like they've hit the post twice. The one that's rolled across.
You got Abraham not really,
Oh,
as Lam would say, he didn't gamble. He didn't gamble.
But you know what? You know what's mad? Because when I saw that chance go across the box,
Yeah.
I was thinking, as a number 9, how can you not be there?
Not in that,
You see his
in that
position.
area. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen like is he like was as you'd call like a striker out and out,
Yeah, it was,
like he's
Yeah.
a goal getter.
Yeah.
I really followed him like that.
yeah.
No, honestly,
Maybe
I don't
he's
know
just, I
why.
don't know, maybe
Why
just-
Mitch? I just say
23, 25
Mitsu
goals in
Batshuayi. Mitsu Batshuayi, whatever his name is.
I don't really rate him,
Oh man, he gets goals though, man.
Yeah, but you're meant to. You're a striker.
Well, there you go then.
I like him. When
There
he
you go.
went, was it Dortmund?
Dortmund.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Dortmund.
Nah. I like to spell at Dortmund, but I don't.
Even
really,
at Palace. Even at Palace, he did all right.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Oh,
true.
I read somewhere that Ben Tek has got 2 goals in the last season. I mean, last 2 seasons or something like that. Or 4 goals in the last 2 seasons.
That's not bad.
As a Premier League striker. Can you imagine that?
How is he still earning a wage?
How many games has he played?
I don't know, about
I don't
400.
care how many games you play.
400.
About 400.
He's played a lot of games. It's since that Liverpool move. There was someone else as well. They pointed out someone else another striker who went Liverpool in recent years and kind of just fell off.
Danny Ings.
Ings? I was about to say Ings.
I don't know what he fell off from, to be fair.
I don't know how he got there, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Liverpool, you know.
I know.
You see when Danny Ings made that move and everyone was like, yeah, great talent, young talent. I was like,
What? He wasn't even young though.
Bro,
was
he
he?
cracked
No,
it.
he was like 21 when he went.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, but he just looks old. You know these.
Yeah, he was.
They crack early, bro. They crack at 16.
Hey, listen, it's a hard known life.
Oh, serious paper round, bro.
Oh no, mate.
Yeah, man. But VAR, I'm not having it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not having
Do
it.
you know what? Yeah, that Sterling decision. Oh my,
it's crazy.
God.
They gotta give that.
What was it? What happened?
You've not seen it. The shoulder.
Saturday.
No, but it's been all over the media.
Basically,
I kind of stay away from.
he's
stuff
done a
like that.
little give and go. So he's given the ball and he's running behind.
Yeah.
Ball's come into him.
Mm.
He just rolled across the box. Gabriel Jesus.
Scored.
Like, yes.
That one.
Tapping.
Yeah.
They're celebrating now. Call for VAR. If you see how close it was, and you know what it was that was offside, bro?
Go on.
He's that shoulder or something.
Yeah, but it's not even like his full shoulder.
It's not even like it's...
And they brought it back for offside.
Yeah.
They got the goal got ruled out.
Bro, but if you see how close, because they got blue line for...
red line.
for
The
like
blue line
defense.
and the red line were touching.
Yeah, blue line for the defense,
Yeah.
red line for the attack, whatever. Bro, they were literally... You couldn't split it, but they called it offside.
But that's why, you know, VAR. Do you know why I don't like VAR? Because it's like, you know, you're sitting in the
room. They're not even at the stadium. That's all.
No, but the thing
Yeah,
is, like,
they're not in it.
like,
Yeah, I thought it was at the stadium. I was like, what?
but you might sit there,
Yeah.
like, again, because the whole VAR is meant to rule, like, to make sure it's kind of black and white, but you can't because humans are doing it. So your opinion, you might pull it back and say, yeah, we need to look at that.
Yeah.
You might watch it and say, nah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah,
Do you get me?
it's true.
And then
true.
even
So it's
then,
not, yeah.
we'll pull it for VAR, but then the ref has the final say. So it's in how he interprets it. So we're just effectively doing the same thing,
You just basically, yeah.
but
in more
now it kills the game because
Exactly.
you can score a goal and you stop celebrating.
Exactly.
Cup final.
Exactly.
And you stopped and you're like, has it? And then they do that and you scored. And then
it's like,
do you re-celebrate?
yeah,
Like,
it's-
we've lost that.
is it
You
real?
know that
Exactly.
that instant passion.
Exactly.
Do you know, you know what, the way Sterling and City play, yeah, but there's gonna be so many VAR decisions. So many. Like
The way the game is-
because he just
you
sits
see-
on that shoulder.
And you see how quick players are now.
Yeah.
How quick the ball moves.
Everything.
Bro, there's no way you're
VAR
calling
every
that.
10 minutes.
And
Man City gonna have to they're gonna rinse VAR.
Yeah,
And I just think that-
they probably got shares.
I just think in instances like that, the advantage has got to go with the attacker.
The thing is, it will never. Have
Nah,
you
no.
noticed like everything?
Offside never does.
Everything is offside or no goal. Have you noticed for the majority of VARs that happen, they always give it like the defending side usually
It's
get.
in favour of them. Yeah.
They usually get the decision.
Yeah, but how else would you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
that has to
first
be the
question,
case.
though, isn't it?
No, but you lot are saying it was like
Oh, you mean in those instances?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it always goes
yeah,
to the-
yeah. No, that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
Yeah.
Like
And the
the
pen-
attack
the penalty
will
as
never
well.
really
penalty was mad.
get the benefit.
Oh, what, the retake?
Yeah, with what was his name? Rice.
But have you seen the rules as well where the keeper has to have one
One
leg
foot on the line.
on the
That's
line
mad.
when you save a pen?
Yeah, yes.
If he comes off the... It's so...
ridiculous.
mate.
But even that, that means even if I can't get spring for top corner, I can't
Nope.
because my one foot has to be planted.
Yep,
By the time I jump, the ball's in the net.
basically.
Mate, I just think the whole VAR thing, it takes away from the human...
Yeah,
Like,
that.
some are going to go for you, some are going to go
Do you know
against
it's
you,
football?
obviously.
Do you know it's football? Sometimes you get angry because it was clear offside.
Yeah.
And it's goal, and we've accepted that. I don't feel that it needs really.
You know what's
needs
the
to
big
be
one?
there.
You see that one ball over the line
Yeah.
where it's the computer. It's
Goal
always
line
right.
tech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goal
goal
line
line,
tech, yeah.
it's always
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Cool, let's keep that.
Yeah.
But the VAR one, again,
man.
because it's
Fam,
human opinion.
Hear this. Yeah, I'll tell you what annoys me most. They check every decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah. What, the goal line ones?
No.
VAR, sorry.
Everything, VAR. So like, let's say you're playing, someone goes down in the box, the referees play on.
You hear the woman, VAR check in progress.
Bro, they say in the
That's
crowd.
annoying.
Yeah, it's like being at the airport.
Yeah. Bro, well, let's say someone goes down in the penalty box, the referee says no.
Yeah.
Play continues. When the ball goes out of play, they'll check if it was a penalty.
Yeah.
And if it was a penalty, they'll give it. So if it's been 2-3 minutes since the ball
Yeah, see, that's mad.
thingy, they'll bring it back.
Do you know, it's one of them, you know, like in the heat of the moment, if it goes against your team or you're playing, you're fuming in it. But yeah, that whole thing that you don't celebrate a goal properly. I can't accept that one, man.
Like it's just
That moment where it's like,
Bro,
between you and the fans, you lot are one.
But you get that time. You get that time to celebrate. Then they like
Bruv,
stop it, innit?
you
So
saw
the
it-
instant
that kills you.
celebration.
No, but that kills
bro,
it.
no, it kills
nah,
it. You saw it with City. Sterling, the little lob one,
Yeah.
he didn't celebrate properly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right,
because he'd
right,
already had the one offside and then they checked for offside.
It
Yeah,
kills
you're
it,
right,
man. Do you
Do you
remember
get what I'm
in the
saying?
World Cup? I think it was who played Japan? Was it Korea, South Korea?
Can't remember.
Sorry, played Germany. The game that knocked Germany out. I think it might have been South Korea.
Oh,
And
I think it might have been.
it was their last group game, and they were
Suns
losing.
played, didn't it?
I think so. It must South Korea.
Wait, is that the one when Tony Cruz scored? A
No.
free kick?
That was Sweden. They won.
Oh.
So this is the game that knocked
I probably can't even remember
Germany
this game.
out.
Yeah, it is 3-0 or something.
This game, Germany lost 2-0, but they're
Oh,
losing
2-0,
1-0, and it's like last minute, and Thingy have scored. Well, it might have been to make it 1-0. Anyway, they've scored like late 80 something odd minute, and they stopped it for VAR. And the check took so long.
Mate.
Even I remember I was watching it at Ed's. Shout out Ed. We're sitting there watching it for time. You know, like, it even takes a sting out of us watching it. And then all of a sudden, my man's there and he's taking time looking. And then he just comes back and goes. And then they all start celebrating. But it's like...
Oh, no, I think that was to make it 2-0.
It might have been to make it 2-0.
I think, yeah.
But that was it. Germany got knocked out that
Nail in the coffin, yeah.
And
I remember that.
it's just like, when I saw that, that's when I was like, I can't, VAR's not for me, man.
No, but do you know what? No, in that sense, it can... Like when they say to you, yeah, goal, you can kind of celebrate still.
What if they say it's no goal?
Then you just
What if they
deflate
kill
it.
you?
No, but the thing is,
You can-
again, look at the Sterling one. Do you see Sterling's goal? The little lob thing?
No.
Nice. He's done that, but about 2 minutes before that, he got, like, they scored, but it got...
So-
He was looking at his chest.
And you knew it was give and go.
No,
boom,
but he
boom.
kind of... It wasn't like a full emergence,
No,
but he
but-
still...
No. He celebrated, but it was a bit...
Yeah, reserved.
And then they did the check, and then... Even the thing he said, the Wolves manager was just
I
like...
missed that one.
I just don't like the checks, man.
The Wolves manager was just like, it kills the game, like you want it, it takes too long
Yeah.
to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it kills the
No,
celebrations and
that's what it is.
whatever.
It's the length that it takes.
That's it. Yeah, I don't like it one bit at all.
Exactly.
Left up to me, there'd be no VAR.
Yeah, no, it's nonsense.
No. I shout out Uncle Still.
Big up, Unks.
So we've spoken a bit about Lampard already. He said, "Is the criticism of Lampard unjustified, given that this isn't his team yet?
It's one day. It's one game.
And many senior players were out either due to injury or lack of match fitness. I believe there's a long-term project here that involves signing less marquee players and promoting youth." Shout out Shoot the Defence podcast.
Yeah, no, spot on. It's unjust. How are you going to do him for one game?
It's one game. And not being funny, like, it's Man United. Like, okay, minus all the bullshit and where we've finished over the years. But it's still Man United.
No, yeah, you've got good players.
No, but
Exactly.
you also have to look at the squad and the fact that
What's that?
no, Chelsea squad and the fact
exactly.
that last year the squad wasn't good enough anyway, but they had Hazard.
And they've lost the best player in the world. Shout out Paul Merson.
Yeah,
No, but that's like, this is the crazy thing. Like, Lamps has come in, like, you've lost your best player. You're on a transfer ban. And every manager, when you come in, you have your own preference of style of play and the players that you want to play that system. And every manager that comes in, whether it's you only make one in a window, you will bring in one type of player to fit your system. And then come January, if the boys, you're trying it, and if the boys can't do it, then you got the luxury of trying to bring in 2, 3, maybe offload 1 or 2. He's not got that luxury. How long's the ban for?
a year.
2 windows.
So he's got 2 windows worth of, and he might come in and think, yeah, you know what, this guy is not for me, but I have to work with him. It's hard what he's being asked to do.
Yeah.
But I think from the outside, he'll be getting killed. But I think Chelsea, I'd like to believe Abramovich knows and says, look, I understand everything that comes with this.
Look, and he's a new manager. Miracles are not gonna happen. Like, you got to understand all this. We're putting him in place.
I think he's lucky that they got a transfer ban, because I heard someone say that it's bought him time. Because if it doesn't go well, you can't really sack him. He's always got the excuse of,
I've not got no one in.
I couldn't bring anyone in. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, he shouldn't be getting killed.
Do you know what? I feel it annoys me that we're even having this conversation. It's like first game of the season. It's not like they went out and got tonked by Norwich or bloody...
Yeah, no,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, of course. But that's the game. Like I said, Arsenal put the kids out. If we went and lost even 1-0 to Newcastle, everyone's on top at Emery. That's the game, man.
But it could get sticky for Chelsea though, because Leicester, that could be a sticky fix. That's at Stamford Bridge, isn't it? You should win that. But
So, shout out 90s baby JRS.
Shout out 90 and the baby and JLS.
JRS.
And JR as well.
So he says, is the United whooping early signs that Lamps is out of his depth? We just answered that. No, I don't think so.
You can't really judge him on that.
The effects of VAR already. Oh, we've done that already. And Super Cup predictions.
Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool. Yeah. They're just going to be too strong for him, I think.
It's like Istanbul as well. That's like a second home to them. That's like a second home game. What time's kick off there? 7:45.
It'll be 8 o'clock if it's Super Cup. I think Chelsea will do well because Liverpool, again, they're like City. You can get at them.
He's playing thing now, isn't it?
What players?
He's playing, it's got Gomez Matip.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
But even with
There's no
Van
Dijk.
No,
but even
Trent. Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk.
Oh.
Three at the back.
No, and Robertson. So you know when it's a bit
Gomez right back.
Gomez right back. Yeah.
But even you see like them boys, and that's the difference between like Liverpool, City. Those teams you can get at them. Chelsea will get at them, but it's when you got your chances, do you take them? Whereas you see, if City get a chance, they're gonna take it. If Liverpool get a chance, they're gonna take it. That's the difference between average and top sides. You got the boys who are gonna finish dinner.
Who's starting up front for them? Tell me.
It's got to be Olivier, man.
No, I think it's Giroud, you know.
Okay, cool.
Has to be.
It's Giroud.
You know what? To be honest, if those are my strikers, I get you trying to do the whole youth thing, but Giroud would be my number one there.
Giroud should have been starting.
He'd be my number one.
Should have started.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He should have started.
Yeah, he should have.
Giroud should have started. What did you make of what Mourinho said about
I was going to come on to Mourinho.
about Willian? Even if Willian's not, if it's because Willian's not prepared, he's fit, but he's not prepared. He should be in the squad. Kante, even if he's got 35 minutes, he should have started.
Yeah, because he was saying that
Giroud, he should have
with
started
him
because they got the know-how.
Yeah, with him, he was saying that someone like Kante, if he can play 35 minutes, he can start the game.
Yeah, I mean, do you see the difference when he came on?
He can, yeah, of course.
He's just winning tackles.
He can. What do you call it? Apart from that bit with Daniel, can I just say,
yeah,
you know, chasing Daniel James is long.
It's long.
Have you seen how rapid this guy is?
No.
It's long.
Spence.
It's long. Oh, United look mad on
He runs like he's got millions in him.
You boys shout out counter attack. You boys are set up.
No, listen, but it's not going to be like that. Not every team's gonna come at us. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
Some people are gonna sit
But
back.
you boys, when you win it,
Yeah, no, it's disgusting.
look for when you got the pen. I proper rewind it back like 10 times.
Oh yeah.
Someone, who was it? Thingy come and stepped out.
Maguire?
One of them, no, for Chelsea.
Oh.
Someone come, I think it might have been Kovacic or Jorginho. No, it weren't Jorginho because I think he pulled someone.
Yeah,
I think
Jorginho
Kovacic.
pulled
I think
Pereira.
like when it was out, because it was, I was going to send it to our boys and say, like, as a defensive midfield player, if the ball's there, don't think I have to go in to start playing.
Yeah.
And he went, and the ball was a dead ball that went over his head. And then it went to, I can't remember who, they moved it on. Jorginho tried to pull down. But within that, 3-4 your boys just went boom.
Boom. They're
so
rapid,
quick, man.
Now listen, watching them
Serious
on
on the
the
counter.
watching them on the hold on, let's watch them on the break. I was like, fuck, mad.
Yeah.
Like, it is like.
I think
that's-
Daniel James might be just the quickest on that team. You know?
But he's
Is he
like,
rapido, yeah?
Now listen, his legs, they don't touch the floor. You know like the cartoons.
Roll
Coyote,
down.
yeah. Listen,
You know what's mad?
is
When you look at his body shape and that, it don't look like he should be that quick.
not at all, because he's kind of stocky up top, but not a Luke Shaw type way.
Yeah.
I was buzzing for him though. He had a tough summer.
What was I
innit?
just saying though? I was saying something though. Giroud.
Mourinho.
Yeah. He was saying that if Kante can play 35 minutes, then he's got an hour in him. Like, basically you just play him and
Yeah,
just whatever.
At
'Cause
least
he's just like, Mane was on the bench for Liverpool the other day. Mane come on. Like, Mane was at African Cup of Nations. Willian.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? That like there's players who have been playing during the thingy and are back already. Like, even if it means being on the bench or whatever, then you just do it and that they should have started, and he can't understand. To be honest, I don't think you can do such a deep dive. Mourinho's going to because he's got his manager's hat on, innit?
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think you can do such a deep dive when it's like first game of the season. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, he should have played.
Yeah, nah. I mean, obviously, we're talking about because we're talking about, but I don't think it's. But it's not alarm bells. It's not at all, man. It's
Do you know?
one
Do you
game.
know what it is as well? What? You see, like from Lampard's point of view, he might we don't know what sort of rules that he's kind of set within their camp. Like a thing of, if you're not fit and you haven't been able to train,
Then you're not playing.
for the week with the squad. I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You need to know the system. You need to do this, do that.
You say you got your manager's hat on now, yeah.
Like, no, but for real, like he might come from that side.
Yeah, nah, you're
and then
right,
it's
you're
like he's like, I can't be seen of. I say this, and because of it, even though you know how highly Kante is rated, and how important he is to that team. If I just stick him in, then what message does it send out to everyone?
That's what
it can be that aspect of it.
Mourinho said that as well. Like he was just like, one thing he's very cautious of is criticising the managers
because he don't know
from the pundit side.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And you notice I don't really do it too tough.
Criticising
Wenger,
managers from
more.
Like, and he won't do it because at the end of the day, he's saying all he's saying about Kante and whatever, but he doesn't have the information that Lampard's got.
It's what it is.
Exactly,
day to day with
that's
what
what we do.
We don't know.
We talk about stuff we don't know. Like people, we don't know. It's mad. I see something on Twitter today. Clip of Pogba in training with United.
Jumping on the ball.
Yeah, goofing around, having fun. But he's disruptive, isn't it? He's toxic.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You might clip 10 seconds of him having a jump around, you know?
But he's happy, man. What's wrong with him? Don't be a hater.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, let him be happy, man.
But yeah, like there's so much elements that come into it. Like when you're the manager, like there's so much, like it's not just like one person. You know what I mean? I might give you a squeeze and then you on your end think, like I can kind of take the piss a little bit. It's a hard one. I think like Lamps might just be, and especially like when like he's young and like brash and he's thinking, yeah, you know, this is how we're gonna do it. Like if you're not,
well, look, they've got what, a year, they've got a season where they have you've got what you've got there, and it's a thing where when the window's open and they can start spending again, they're not gonna bring in 5-6 players.
No.
So work with what you got, build them up, give them that. You've got to.
That's like as long as. He's going to have that time. If he's got that time to work with everyone, by the time he then says, you know what, I think we're missing one or two, then all the other players should be at a point now where they're ready to play within that system anyway. Yeah. But it's, again, time. Do we really get time?
It's day one.
Without the transfer ban, does he get time? Probably don't get the job either, to be fair.
Wait, before I say that, I'm loving Mourinho on Sky, man, honestly. Man.
I didn't realise he's going to be on there until he gets a job.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to.
I didn't even watch none of it.
Like,
I need to.
It's coming to Sky.
Yeah, like,
it's coming to Sky. It's so. I love it. Shall I tell you what I love the most? Yeah. Obviously, these pundits are there, and they're not managers in it,
and they don't know fuck all about.
So when he's sitting there, and then they're coming with their arguments, Carragher and Neville were arguing about something,
and he starts talking about principles of play.
Can a manager? Has a manager got time to imprint his style on the team or whatever? Yeah. And Jamie Carragher was just like, they don't have time for it or something like that. And he was just like, well, no, there's always time. He goes, there's basic principles.
Yeah. He starts going.
Yeah, there's basic principles.
And the philosophy.
Yeah. You got your philosophy, but
you're like,
there's basic principle. He goes, Atletico Madrid are really good, blah, blah, without the ball. Defensively, they're solid, like basic principles. Like,
he loves these blocks, innit?
Yeah.
He loves his blocks.
When you block. And then it's almost as if they were just kind of just taking it in.
Yeah, like learning.
Like right, okay.
But do you know what I think, though? It's just these English lot, man. They don't know about football.
Right. Even when he was just like, I just enjoy hearing him talk because it's very rare you get like the top managers.
Yeah.
As
you don't
a
get
pundit.
To hear them talking.
So when he was talking about, they asked him straight, realistically, how many teams can win the Premier League? Whatever. And he said whoever can win the Premier League. And then he was just like, do you think Manchester United, because obviously they're showing the Man United game, do you think Manchester United can like win the league and stuff like that? He goes, he thinks it's important, number one, that...
the belief.
So, so he goes, this Man United team is very different. He looked at Gary Neville, he goes, while you were playing, you never ever played Europa League.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So you got to adjust to that. So,
do you know how mad that is?
Yeah, so he goes, so number one, you must go out with the mentality that you have to win that cup, yeah? And he goes, number two, your players have to believe that they can win the league.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to win it, innit? And he goes, that's why when I said that finishing second was my greatest achievement, people laughed and whatever, but it was my greatest achievement.
Like do you know what? In terms of how hard he had to graft to get that, but he can't sit and say it's his greatest achievement. Man's won Champions League.
No, but if he feels like that team, because think about it, yeah,
that team was shocking.
What has that team done since finishing second? You know
6.
And
just
think about it,
proper mediocre.
Not even mediocre.
When you look at it,
getting killed on
had it not been for an extraordinary Man City team,
come on,
you would have won the league.
You would have won the league. Yeah, you would have won the league.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then if he wins the league now, all of a sudden, he's the greatest manager.
He would have won the league with that Liverpool team, I reckon.
Which one?
Or he would have done well with them.
What, last year's team?
Our team before last. The same team, the team that... Wait, when did they get Van Dijk? They got Van Dijk at the end of that season, innit?
January.
January last, and it was like midway through last season.
No, not last season.
No,
they
season
had it
before.
all last season.
No, season before.
Yeah, so the season when he finished second.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
The season when he finished second.
Yeah.
He probably would have got that. He probably would have. I mean,
Nah, I don't know. You know.
no. You're right.
Oh, the Klopp style just suits. It just suits Liverpool, man. Do you get what I mean? I don't think he would have done much with that team.
I think they can win the league.
I think Mourinho's style with sitting in and get the ball counter attack. They've got flyers in that team. There's not much difference in it. I think he'd be successful there, to be fair. But again,
I think Klopp's got more of the. Klopp's press is more like mental,
more apparent.
Whereas Chelsea are just designed to just be defensively. Not Chelsea, sorry. Mourinho teams are just designed to be defensively strong, soak it up, and then boom. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas Liverpool is literally.
No, but that's what
they want to force the mistake.
I think even if they sat off, I think because like when you sit off like halfway line, you draw teams on, and fullbacks come high, centre backs have to come high naturally. Because like if I go and defend in my own half, you're not going to stand all the way over there because I can always turn. So you come right up, but then it gives you the space. So if you get it and you just turn it over and you got Mane, Salah, Firmino flying, and an extra one bombing, say like Oxtel coming in late from midfield. But like it potentially could work. But it's different styles. You never know until.
Shall I tell you what I don't understand about Liverpool? We're all over the place. Sorry, guys. Certain guys don't rate like Ronaldo, you know. I always see it. They always are getting onto him.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. I like Ronaldo a lot, you know.
He turns up for him.
I like him a lot.
Was it last season?
I think he has to play in that midfield.
Do you know what Ronaldo does? And what goes unnoticed, like as football players, he's not like you wouldn't look at Ronaldo and say, "Oh, you're a great passer. You're gonna score. You're like he's not got any one attribute for me that I'd say you're wicked at this."
Yeah,
but he will do the same thing every week, and you don't notice him. And when I say don't notice him, that's not disrespectful. Like it's as in like if you do bad, if you're playing bad, everyone notices you.
Yeah,
you never notice him because he doesn't play bad.
Yeah, but his team appreciate him.
Yeah.
Them man that don't.
But he always. But do you know what I mean? When you're a man that goes unnoticed, those are the people you want in your team.
Yeah.
Because they're always doing their business. They quietly just go about it. You only notice it when they're not in the team, and it's like
blood.
Fuck, he's not playing it today.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't like him, man.
Who doesn't? Your mates?
No, I see it all the time. A lot of people are like, get him out the team. But they won't say that about Henderson.
Captain, innit?
Make some
I see someone say, if it wasn't for the fact that he like came through the academy,
something about you
Henderson
rate him higher than Gerrard.
Henderson would be a better captain than Gerrard.
Yeah, I heard that.
Liverpool, and it's like, what? How do you even like? what goes through people's mind? Do you know what? Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it because I saw it on someone else's pod. But the I didn't even watch it. But the caption just annoyed me. Someone slating Rio.
Oh, I saw that. Who's it, Rents?
I don't. Like,
it was Rents or Flex, one of them.
I don't even know. Like, I just saw the caption. I was like, I'm not even watching this because I don't. Like, there's nothing you're gonna say.
You're saying someone's a better captain or something, isn't it?
I said Maguire's a better leader.
Yeah.
Off the back of
Rio never made anyone look better. I'm just like,
do you know what I mean?
Did you watch him? That was just the caption.
Yeah,
I couldn't even click on it and listen to it because, I said.
Let me. Oh, this thing not even plugged in. No, when it comes back in. In fact, let me just try to play it off my phone.
Mate, it was mad, you know. Spence. I couldn't believe what I was reading.
But what? It's mad though. Like even like you see like Paul Merson. Like let me like
called him up and apologised.
Yeah, I was wrong about what I said about Maguire. The thing is, like when I see the headline of it, and I was just thinking, is he just on drugs kind of thing? But not even taking the piss.
Turn up to sky high.
When he spoke, I proper like if I had his number, I'd call him up and say, "You're a waste man for apologising." Like you've it's your opinion. Yeah. You voiced it.
Yeah, that's what you get paid to do.
I felt you articulated it well. You gave your reasons.
Yeah.
As to why you don't think he's valued at that much money. Yeah. And to be fair, he said 2 or 3 points where I sat back and thought, yeah, you know what? I think you're probably
how Leicester defend them.
Yeah, and I thought, do you know what? You're
onto
actually
something.
right here.
Yeah,
you're actually right.
Yeah. Which is rare from us.
But then he just flipped it.
Bruv.
And it's true. He was saying like, oh, you know, he's at Man United now and he's going to have to play higher up and they're going to be more spacing behind and all the rest of it. And I thought, yeah, it's a different ball game. Like,
which is a fair comment.
Yeah.
Which is
and
a
then
fair
he just
comment.
folded because they won 4-0. Oh,
There's agendas
wrong.
There's certain players.
Them man called him up, you know. Sky
I
called him
think
up.
so. I think so.
They were like, listen, if you want that.
Listen, that contract can end. Like, that contract can end
like
now,
they
mate.
FaceTimed him and they were like, look.
Get on the blower now. He's
All
like,
right.
he's not picking up the phone. No, there's agendas in English football. Certain players cannot be slandered.
Ah, facts.
Yeah.
When have you heard Kane be slandered? If Kane has a poor game, it's because he was rushed back from injury.
Rush back from injury or
The team weren't playing to his style. Or whatnot.
Poch done something.
Yeah, like, come on.
The tea lady overdone the eggs. Something.
Do you know what I'm saying? Someone's neighbour's cat died. Oh, it's crazy.
So much man in London support Man United. Like my cameraman. Listen, I got loads of Huddersfield family in it.
Oh wait, no, that's a random video, bro.
I was gonna say, bro, I thought he was watching Kidulthood over there. Jesus, my knee.
Oh, the tweet's been deleted.
Oh,
Bro, it has to be.
It's been deleted, man.
agenda innit? The Twitter police come and took that down.
Mate.
Yeah, but he's basically saying he weren't really a good leader.
But what did he mean? Did he go into it?
I think he was saying he doesn't make players next to him better. Vidic, there's a reason why Vidic was captain, even though Rio was captain before him, and he took it away from him because of his
Back injury.
that time, because of the injuries. But yeah, it just makes no sense. Do you know how long Rio was there for? Like,
Dominating.
bruh,
Like, coming and got...
I think that's so. You know what? Again, there's certain opinions I'm okay with, innit? But certain ones you just look at, you can't actually watch football.
Listen, like I said, I couldn't watch it because I said there's nothing that he's going to say which I'm
You know, there's certain things
Some
you
people
can't.
don't. No, but you say
no,
that.
it's
But
true,
some
no, it's
people
true, some
don't
people
actually
don't.
watch football.
But there's certain things you just know, like, no one's ever gonna really come to you and say Ronaldo's rubbish. No one's really ever gonna come to you and say Modric is rubbish. Like, there's just
There could be some people. I believe there's people out there still.
no. But the thing is, if they bring opinions, no.
They don't.
Some things that...
It's like-
Yeah, I don't think you can say them.
It's,
I don't think
like
you can say
a
them things.
it's like someone will come to you and say, like there was on the Twitter once, and I think it was Footy said something about Hazard hasn't done something since quite a while. When are we gonna realize he's not as good as people say or something like that? Then someone jumped in and was like, if you think that you don't know nothing about football, to him, so like the Footy says. And I read that, and normally I don't really get involved in it. And I looked and I was like, wow, that's a hell of a statement, you know. You don't know nothing about football. I was like, shit. So I jumped on the tweet and I was like, can explain ? And then he's gone on Wikipedia and like typed in Eden Hazard, and you know, like we'll have like clubs, whatever. And he's clicked up honours. So whatever, player of the month, April. 2 championships.
Who's done this?
Blah blah blah.
The geezer said you don't know nothing about football.
Yeah. And just brought up like the honours off Wiki, and he screenshotted it and he's put that back in the chat, like in the conversation. Sorry, and then he just says, if this doesn't explain like my opinion, then I don't know what else I can do. And I looked at it, and I was gonna just like proper just tear him in, but then I thought, no, let me just have my PC hat on.
But I hate when
so I
people do
messaged
that.
back and I was like, nah, I get he's done all that, but you've said like he's that good a player. Why do you think he's that good a player based on what you've watched? Because I've watched enough of him. I think he's very good, but I don't think his consistency merits him being put anywhere near in a top tier category. I'm still waiting for a reply. This like 6-7 months ago. Then I messaged Footy says like privately, and then like we was having like a little laugh and a joke about it. But I was just like, shout the man out. But I was just like I always say, bruv, you got your opinion. As long as you got,
Who's Footy says? Which one's Footy says?
Footy says, shout them out, man. Footy says it every time it's a football.
Who's the guy that...
Remember that guy, the Mike?
The young boy?
Mike, we had him. No.
Oh, yeah, Mike as well. Yeah, he's part of that.
Mike's
Who's the young boy? What's the young
United's
boy?
one.
Maiwa.
Yeah, what's his one? He's got one as well.
Stoppage time.
I can't keep...
Shout out stoppage time.
Shout them out.
But you know, Mike's cool, man. The United fan that come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and them man, I went over there once, innit? They do like in the barbershop.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and I was proper looking, I was looking scruffy. I should have just chilled for a trim and that.
I thought you did.
But this is what I'm saying. Like I might not agree. Like, see me and my brother, we go back and forth on football all the time. We proper don't agree on the majority of things.
But you
Does
can
anyone agree?
respect opinions.
Does
because
Spence agree with anyone?
We agree sometimes.
No, I don't think he's
He's like a free spirit. But I'll never like,
doesn't say anything.
he can say what he wants to say. Do you know what? Like, he might say something,
But he's got valid
no,
opinions.
but there's reasoning. He doesn't just say it and just like no and just make outlandish things or change the subject. He's got a reason. As long as you've got a reason as to why you think something, whatever in it, no one can really rubbish that because that's your reasoning from whatever you've seen.
Yeah.
When you're just gonna screenshot something, it's like me saying, "Oh, like you might say today, Pogba's not good,"
And he bring up the World Cup.
and someone might jump on and say, "What are you talking about?"
He's won the
And you
World
say,
Cup.
Yeah, or go on YouTube and type in Pogba
goals.
goals. Yeah,
Someone did that one time.
no,
Who
but
was
that's
it?
what I'm saying.
I was going back and forth with someone on Twitter.
How can he not be good? But then you could, if you took the time and really wanted to, you could sit and every time he does Bambi on ice.
Yeah.
And imagine, you know what we was doing when I was watching the first half, I swear, no word of a lie. I sat there, I'm doing all my clips, and I thought, should I just clip everything Pogba does bad? I swear. And not even to sound like a hater or take the piss, but I thought, because at some
That's
point,
how easy it can be.
I think this something will come up where someone's gonna bring something of all the good Pogba
And
does.
do you know what's mad?
So I can have something to hand.
Do you know
and
what's
say,
mad?
Have a look at that.
Yeah.
Shout out young Teflon. Yeah.
Shout out to
Young Tef.
Shout, man.
He was like, this is after that pass, the Pogba pass. Pass was mad though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
What
Plus
did
is
he
mad.
like? It was rough.
Everyone was
I
just
didn't
like,
see it.
You ain't seen it?
yeah, you
Not
seen the
yet,
pass?
no, I got to go back.
Yeah, he
Look
was.
at the games.
Everyone's like, look at this Pogba, blah, blah, blah. But when you go back and watch highlights or whatever, they're going to show that. They're not going to show the however many times he lost the ball.
Yeah.
But then, when I was watching Man City, I was watching KDB now. Because remember we had the whole Pogba KDB. Bro, you'd have KDB in your team all day long.
Yeah, no.
He's just so different.
It's efficient, isn't it?
And you know what? You can play KDB anywhere in the pitch, I
Do you
believe.
know what?
It's no brainer.
Do you know
I
what?
believe you can play him anywhere on the pitch.
4, 6, 8, 10.
Also, how am I just Sterling, bro? You know, I'm so happy whenever I see
What, that
Sterling.
deal?
Yeah.
No,
What are you
yeah,
talking about?
the deal as well, but just in football terms,
just
bro.
he just
Bro,
goes from straight.
man, just come back the hat trick quickly.
Assist or 2.
I'm doing my fantasy football team this year, so and I
What league?
got
I even start.
What league you in?
got one for work.
You should
and
do
I
a
got
counter
one-
attack one, man.
I can still create it.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. I've got my team. How many points you get this week?
I haven't even checked properly.
You're lying about you haven't checked.
I haven't even checked. I haven't even checked because this is the first
You
time.
haven't checked.
No.
He ain't got
I
a
see
team,
you
bro.
tweeting about Sterling in your team. And
Yeah.
check, B.
No. I can check now.
Because he took selling out, bro.
You took Sterling out?
No, God
must have
forbid,
done.
no. But you know what? I don't really do fantasy football teams. So like when I saw the what do you call it? One sec.
But I know it's not a lot of people jumped on it this year, and it's
Yeah,
it's
man.
a harder, man.
But
I ain't even started. I got so many invites, but
I didn't even
Get involved, man.
I don't know the rules properly. So
yeah.
when I was picking my midfielders, I was picking who's gonna play all the time.
is
Mike-
it based on goals? Like
Goals,
more
goals,
points? and-
appearances,
Clean sheets,
Clean sheet, bookings.
saves.
Okay.
So
assists.
I was just thinking, you know what? I'm not gonna get like midfield. I had Andre Gomez in my thing, but then I thought,
Yeah, he's not going to get nothing.
but then I thought, I put Xhaka in there, yeah.
Who's it with?
But I mean, that's just my team.
Do you change it every week?
Yeah, but
I put
depending.
Xhaka in there, thinking, yeah, he's gonna chip in with 1 or 2 goals.
Why did you
maybe.
go?
An assist from a free kick. He's gonna play all the time. And then I was thinking, and then my boy was just like, wait till you see every week Xhaka with 2 points.
Yeah,
Is this because of who they're playing?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
And then lo and
played,
behold,
shuffled.
Xhaka got 2 points.
No, see, okay, so
And I
it's
expected them, yeah.
it's technical like that.
Yeah. But obviously, you get subs in it. So transfers, you get 1 free transfer.
How many points you get first week?
86.
Whoa!
How much you get?
53, boy.
Oh man.
You're dead, man. You're
You
shit,
got the
man.
most points. Sterling got 20 points from me. You got Sterling in your team?
Yeah, Sterling. I got Sterling, Salah, Martial,
I got 93 points though.
Tillmans, Chilwell, Trent, De Gea, Wilson.
I got Lloris, 3 at the back, Gomez, Christensen, Cody. Midfield, Decore, Xhaka, Neves, Sterling.
But Decore's not going to get points.
I know, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm rubbish.
You guys feel like
And then
players,
and then
were
up
good,
front,
but you know,
and then up front, I got Aubameyang, Aguero, Chikorito.
yeah, Chica come off. Boy, they didn't even.
But you know what? I had Origi in there first, you know. But then I thought,
Origi in.
you know what?
They're not going to start him.
Yeah.
And it's, do you know what? I always say, when you go in for defenders, just go for fullbacks because they get assists and potential clean seats.
Yeah. Or go them centre half
to
get
get
the
the
goals.
headers. So maybe
Let me see
Maguire.
what my boy
Van
got.
Or
Dijk.
like a Cahill.
Let's see in it.
No, if balls come in the box,
Yeah,
he's
but
gonna-
he's been a bit rusty. He's been on the bench for 3 years, hasn't
Bro, my boy got 95 points. He's got De Gea in goal,
he? Yeah.
Van Dijk in defence, Wan-Bissaka defence, Chilwell in defence.
Look at that.
In midfield, Ndombele, Salah, Sterling, and Didi. Up front, Firmino, Keane, and Gray.
But have I got 98 points?
He ain't even done it, bro.
Non-league one, innit?
Like, someone should start that, bro.
Well,
that
listen, there's
is
void in
that-
the market for that.
Is that just the Wolf from Abbey?
There's a lot of
All hours should
Maybe
jump on that, you know?
listen,
What?
Non-league fantasy league.
fantasy
Who's
football.
paying for that?
People did. That's a lot. Yeah, he did a lot of research and a lot of work.
Yeah, do you know what I mean, man? He's researching
Nah.
that. The teams change every week, every day in the league. You pick a player for Wolf from Abbey.
It's true. He's not
You pick a
even
player for Wolf from Abbey, and then the next week he's playing
Man's
for
had it in the
flipping
7th
Sheffield.
day.
not our club, B.
Right, one more topic before we go. What did he say to me, man?
Who?
Shout out Sam.
Big up, Sam.
Keep him with Sam, I'm just joking.
Yeah, he's forward, wasn't he?
Yeah, he messaged me today. So, should players not at pro clubs go to lower leagues in Europe to gain experience, or just try ride it out here? I would say go abroad.
It was always seeking
Bruv.
for opportunity, man.
I went abroad quickly.
Kante started.
Yeah.
I went abroad quickly because, not being funny, the opportunity to, like, people think that,
This is the Mecca, like.
yeah,
You come from here.
but they forget that it's the Premier League and Championship. Once you come out of them leagues, you might as well just go
just forget about it.
abroad and whatever, because it's proper not any better here. So if you can go abroad and you're in the lower leagues, because there's some good players as well, man. And just because, like, the politics is different here, I can't explain it. Like, to play here, I could play here conference, but then I could go flipping abroad and play first division, playing better football, playing in front of more
Better
people.
facilities,
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? I'd always say go abroad. Spence?
Abroad, but more so just the education's better, man.
Yeah.
Like you will just become a better player,
Better person.
because you have to live abroad. So you find out more about yourself.
You flourish.
But you learn about new cultures and a new way to play. No offense to England, but you know what I mean. If you live here, you pretty much get the gist of how football is, like how to play it. Like, you know what I mean. By default, it's really
It's in your face.
it's in your face. It's aggressive. It's power. It's pace. It's passion. As opposed to using your brain before using, you know what I mean, like your brawn.
Shall I tell you who did that well, actually? John Bostock, and he's back now, isn't it?
Yeah, where's he now?
Nottingham Forest.
Do you know what? Speaking of people being back, I put Ravel on my team, innit? I was not nowhere near that match day squad. What's going on?
Really? Was he injured or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it raining hard?
What about Berahino?
He scored as well, innit?
He scored.
Did he score?
Davey, innit?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
He scored.
Shout him out. Glenn Johnson must have been pissed.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
Arsehole.
Bruh, Glenn Johnson is an absolute prick, fam.
Kick him out when he's down.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no.
you know what? I was at work here, had the headphones in my ear, innit? And cause the only reason why I was listening to it was because it was transfer
Oh, you
deadline.
listened to the whole thing?
Yeah, it was
Okay,
transfer
I know.
deadline, innit?
Yeah, I
Two
used to
minutes.
listen to it.
So because of transfer deadline, I'm at my desk. I'm just one sec. I'm just listening, see who's coming, who's going, or whatever. Mate, Glenn Johnson's on there. They're asking him questions and that. It was literally like,
Did he just jump into that out of nowhere?
bruh, like,
Yeah,
you didn't have to talk about it.
Did his name come up? Obviously.
Who?
Berahino's.
No, it came up, but like, no, not really, no.
do you know?
So he kind of
No,
forced it.
yeah, he forced it. It's like, oh, I'm here, I need to make headlines and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, why are you doing this? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even like you're a fellow pro, you know what it's like. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yes, the man he probably did do madness
All
or
that
whatever,
nonsense.
but you don't do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's like me saying, like you saying, that's what's going on. Seeing as you asked, man. Like, blood.
I didn't even ask.
Guess what? You see them?
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, and the media are just lapping that up
Of
because
course.
you're doing their job for them.
Of course.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I've never watched football for how many years? I've never in my life, well, actually, Roy Keane got a bit mad when he left United, but I've never in my life had a player just slate another player like that. Just tell you all that stuff about what's going on.
Bro.
Like,
To be fair, Keane done it different though, innit?
yeah, he was more, yeah.
No, but
Like,
he's
it was-
more
it-
like
Keane-
he's
no, but-
more like up your level kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
But Keane's
yeah.
one was even like that was in house. It was nothing that was gonna like it's going.
Yeah,
to
no, it was in
MUTV,
UTV, yeah. But even that's nothing compared to this. He just literally slated him.
No,
But
he
imagine that
battered him
though.
still.
Man made you come in on Sunday and
I want
then
to show you that side.
pull the sickie. I can't even see the tables in the way.
Okay.
Oh, mad. Send that to the group.
Okay.
Um,
Create a new group.
no, how can you do? No, man, made you lot come in on Sunday and pull the sickie.
That's shocking. I punched.
Someone
man
should have tucked him in. Someone should have tucked him
up.
in.
No chance.
Someone should have
No
thrown
way
around
with
to his
that,
drum. Thrown around to his drum.
bro. It's got. Do you know what?
Told the concierge, let me in.
It's-
and tucked him
It
in.
says a lot to say about that changing room.
Yeah.
That was acceptable.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what happened afterwards because,
To be, he might say, yeah, he's not telling us. They tuck man in.
yeah.
Man will
but
get tucked in for that.
I swear, he said about it though. He might have had them man on the ropes.
Yeah.
He's represented by my Bridget, bro. So shout out him.
Shout out for him.
I've heard he's had I heard his upbringing, his background, like it's all mad as
It's
well.
rough. He looks like someone who don't give a damn.
Nah, but you know what he does, man?
Does it?
I think he does, but
No, when I say don't give a damn, not like on that sense, just like if it's on top.
do you know what it is? I reckon. I reckon it's got to the point now where it's like, where one thing happened. Definitely, some things are his fault, but where one thing goes wrong, you're like, oh, flip's sake, and someone else wants you like, oh, like, and then it gets to the point where you just feel like you can't catch a break,
Yeah,
man.
you just need a break. Yeah.
Like, and then it's like it affects your football.
But do you know one thing that everyone overlooks? These people are fucking humans. They're humans.
No, of course.
They go through the same
imagine
shit, but
like-
times 20 because
Yeah.
everybody knows about it.
But imagine like he's been going through certain things. Like for example,
The
say
big
like
one thing.
he's got like whatever, but he might have like trust issues, all
Yeah.
sorts. And then imagine, like there was that period where he was doing well, and Spurs
went to-
coming for him,
Yeah, West Brom.
and the moves are getting blocked, and you might, you know what I mean? I might have that trust within you as a manager. We don't know. You might have had like a little gentleman's agreement. Listen, do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, if something come to push your career forward, I wouldn't step in your way. Because I have to talk with like boys even in like at my levels.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now you might go like you see on the papers, Tottenham and this, that, the other, and you go to have the conversation and then
it's a different convo.
yeah, or they're just acting like, nah, what are you talking about? Now all of a sudden now I feel like, I've opened up to you. We've had that trust.
Yeah, and that's what.
And you've let me down. It's like, nah, you know what? I'm reverting back to default, to what I was before kind of thing.
Because if he
We
made
don't
that
know,
move,
man.
who knows where
Plus, they've killed like the media just love to kill him anyway.
Of
so.
course.
Yeah, he's young and black.
rich.
Who was it? That was it Pulis that
Triple
had him? And they refused to let him go
Who?
at West Brom.
What's that? Yeah, Pulis.
Was it Pulis?
Yeah. But
Pulis
that's-
was being pretty arsey with him though. I
Yeah,
think.
and just
he was
refused
coming
to
out
let
in
him
the
go.
media saying a bit of stuff.
But that's
which
what I'm saying. Like at that time, that might have just he just thought, nah, this is mad, innit?
Right. All right, quickly. Last thing before we go, sorry. One got to go. Ronaldinho,
Oh mate, I've been
Cristiano, Messi, or Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo.
Well, the Brazilians are safe.
What are we talking? It's just about as
This
in
one, I don't know. However you want to put it, one's got to go.
people. So I take it people who I'd like to watch then.
I don't know. However you want. If you had all four of them, forget how whatever,
And you couldn't play one.
and you couldn't play one, who would you jump
No,
out?
but am I a manager of the team?
Oh,
You just answer the question, man. You 4 players, just get rid of one.
But it depends.
Just get rid of one.
Oh, Spence, you know what?
No, but
I don't even care.
I know,
I
but
don't even
just
care
give it
anymore.
one.
I don't even care anymore. I don't
If
even
it
care.
was if it was my team to play, then I would get rid of Ronaldinho. If
Really?
it was me to watch, then I'd get rid of Cristiano.
Interesting. No, we put it like that. Fair play.
No, it's no
Your
fair
team to
play.
play,
there,
you get
bro.
rid of the
Go
team.
on, then you tell me.
One got to go. Huh?
Go on. Because if I'm the manager and I need to win a game,
Oh, you don't think Dino listens?
I'm not even
but
Cristiano's
it's
just going to
clear
score
power,
10
innit?
goals.
Yeah, it's a shout.
Messi's going to score 10 goals. Fat Ronaldo's gonna score 8 goals and 8 nutmegs. And he'll look good doing it.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho's gonna get what? Just 8 nutmegs.
8 nutmegs and 1 goal, 2 goals,
Honestly,
and a fantastic dance. But the dance not gonna, might not get me the 3 points.
That's a good point you put there.
I'm not gonna lie,
But on the eye, Ronaldinho.
the only ones I would think of dropping
What, Messi or
It's
Ronaldo?
Messi or
is Messi or Ronaldo, and I'm leaning more towards dropping Messi.
Really?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Messi's for me is a great player.
No, but what reasons?
I just
Or
think
what's
if,
your reason
I just
behind
think
it?
if I've got a match and an important match, who do I know
He's gonna
will
show up.
definitely make a difference and show up? I have to say Ronaldo, boss Ronaldo. Ronaldinho for me is just different. I think Ronaldinho, as much as everyone rates him, at the same time, is very much underrated, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think he gets the...
Nah,
the
Ronaldinho...
I think he just gets the plaudits for being like a
Fam,
trickster.
Ronaldinho is an absolute...
I think because of towards the latter where he just went mad with the drink and he kind of fell off of that level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but when you see
Yeah, but when he
him-
fell off that level,
nah,
he was like AC Milan and that.
No, but he wasn't
but at Barca, even
He
at
was at
PSG...
the level
Fam,
of when he was at his peak of his powers.
I remember when he was going to come
Different.
United. Oh, we was... listen.
I remember that.
Things could have
I'm
been so different.
happy.
Glad
so
he did
happy.
it, man.
But yeah, I think I'm leaning toward dropping Messi, to be honest. Yeah, I think if I've got a match, pretty much same as you. If it's who do I want to watch,
Don't copy, bro.
I think it's shut up, man.
You're influence, innit? Just accept it.
Yeah, influence.
Where's
the influencer?
Flat tummy tea, innit? Flat tummy Spence. I clip that up.
But yeah, I think I'd lean towards, if it's my team, I'd lean towards dropping Messi. And that sounds mad.
Do you know what? I just...
No, you got reason for it, innit?
It's are we in agreement that Messi's not the same Messi if he's not in that Barcelona team?
No,
We're not in agreement.
no, but I think in
So you think if we take him out of that team and out of that style of play, it's the same player?
I think you still get the same player. But I think in Barca, if he has an off day, you've got other worldy players who can make that difference.
I don't think he's the same player if he's not in that
Whereas,
setup.
no, like obviously he's more comfortable in that Barcelona setup.
Yeah.
That's his comfort. Do you get what I'm saying? But at Barca, he can do it by himself, but he doesn't have to do it all by himself.
Yeah.
Whereas with Argentina, if you take him out of that team, he hasn't got the players around him who, if he's having an off day.
Yeah, but look at the players. Like
No,
in
but
that team.
how
It's
many
mad.
of them actually step up for Argentina?
Oh, you waiting for me to answer?
Yeah, how many?
No,
think,
on a
yeah,
whole,
like-
not really.
Not
Do you know
really,
what?
yeah.
He got them to the final of that World
World
Cup.
Cup, yeah.
Got to the
I
final.
don't think in terms of the way he plays, I don't think there's that much of a difference. But Barca play in a way where they get the ball to him in an area where he can be most effective.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Whereas
that's what I'm trying to say.
RG, he has to go to collect the ball, and rather than he's you get the ball to him, and I just got to beat you, the centre back, and then the fullback comes over and he's kind of half chasing, and I could just
Great
pass you.
example.
Now I'm here and I got to beat the DM,
I've
the
got
8,
a great example
the
for
10, the 2 centre.
Argentina.
I got to go past 8 man.
Argentina against Nigeria in the last World Cup, yeah,
Yeah.
when Argentina had to win
Oh yeah.
or
Oh yeah.
whatever, and it's literally give the ball to Messi, you do something, and he ended up doing a madness. But it was literally give the ball to Messi, but as if there's no other player on the pitch.
So if you think they play like that all the time, do you think they would? It's mad though because they got to that final in that World Cup, like you said. But it's the final.
But do you know what?
No one remembers that.
Portugal are the same, but yet Portugal managed to win it. So that's why a lot of people will put. You know that one.
But you know what's even mad? Do you know what's even so mad about that?
He didn't play.
He didn't even. He come off. He come off injured.
But the thing is, but you know that
No,
one.
he's on the touchline, innit?
No,
He's
but
giving it
you know that one win?
That's
Yeah.
what that stats mean.
That one international win.
that kills it, innit? That's
Like when people talk about Messi, but international. Oh, but Ronaldo didn't do it. Yeah,
no one
he
don't
did, he
remember.
did.
No,
People don't even remember
it's-
who scored the winning goal for Portugal in that game.
Who's that black man?
Exactly. I know he's black, but I can't remember his name though.
the guy with the dreads.
Was
Yeah.
it Elba?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's where if people just turn. How many times do you see they put up Messi and Ronaldo and just say, show how many goals each has scored, how many Ballon d'Ors? Well, we're just going to judge players on that. For me, that's silly. Do you know what I mean? Because, again, like you said, Ronaldo didn't play, but they won. So Ronaldo's got that to his name.
Yeah.
But I can use that as an argument. Then you could, on the flip side, say, okay, well, Messi hasn't won, but he's literally taken his team to, I think, 2 or 3 Copa America finals and a World Cup final.
To be fair, he's done.
Do you see what
He's
I'm
done
saying?
what Ronaldo done. in that sense.
Yeah,
Because
no, that's what I'm saying.
Without,
If you really, if you want to break it down, if you're gonna be lazy about it, then it's just you just going off goals and all the rest of it. But then you got to factor in as well. There was a point where Ronaldo turned into a centre forward.
Yeah,
you know. So
it's your target man, isn't it?
Like, yeah, it just depends what tickles your fancy, innit?
Anyway, guys, I've got to go home.
Why?
Just got to go.
No, I'm chilling here, man.
No, you do that.
Might do it next. Who's on next?
I don't know.
No
Me,
one,
us?
bruv.
Oh,
We're
what?
doing one. I'm setting up a new one.
Yeah, I might set up one as well.
Come. What should we call it?
African Sensations.
Yeah. Who gonna be the guest?
Hey, listen. Send out a few invites. Who are they? Is that receipts?
Flat Tummy Pod.
Is that Flat Tummy Spence?
Flat Tummy.
Is that the receipts?
Yeah.
They're
Billboards and that.
yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
Who are they?
You know who they are, man. And they came in that time and we were having a conversation.
In here?
Yeah, them 3 girls.
Okay.
Oh, forget
No.
And we're having that conversation about can you be racist and...
Oh yeah.
That wasn't in here, was it?
I don't know. And the girls
It
were...
felt mad tight though that day. No, it's not that big in it, to be fair.
Anyway, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. I promise you in the next week or so, I am going to announce the live show.
Oh yes.
I've just been busy, got caught up doing stuff. But yeah, I will announce it. And when the tickets do come out, make sure you buy them. Make sure you come and support. All that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you lot soon. We out.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.